6. Boom, raise them up to 7. I don't know, I actually like where they're sitting right now, but I don't want to hit a bump and blow this whole fucking fender out. That would suck. I don't want to roll my fenders. It'll come down a little bit. If it don't, I might lower it back down a tiny bit. I probably should have only raised it a quarter like I said I was going to. Hopefully there's not a bunch of rattling noises because I'm using a different mount or handle. There for like the past 4 months I just been holding the GoPro, but I keep covering up the mic and I don't hold it at the right angle. And I was using this, but so I could use it as a suction cup and a handle, but like it jiggling around. If you guys remember some of my old videos, all you ever heard was that like jiggling noise, which you might hear right now. I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully this handle's better. It's like one of the little cheap handles that also is a tripod. If there's rattling, I apologize for it right now, but we're gonna try it out. And with this handle, I can also hook it to like the head thing and the chest thing that I got forever ago that I never use because I just figured it would rattle. I hate that rattling. Like, you guys know what I mean? When you like gotta, I don't know, you can go back to like my old videos. All you'd ever hear is rattle. All right, let's start this bitch up. That's super fucking weird. I've never had her not start. My blew a fucking seal, honestly. That first fucking pop. It's gonna suck all that fucking maintenance and I don't even know how to say it. Preventative, whatever. By sitting here turning over by hand, and I still blew a seal. It's gonna suck. I mean, the houses could just be still full of transmission fluid. Well, fuck me, dudes. I really might have fucked her up. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, well, looks like I'm going to stay working on this. I'm going to change these plugs, see if I can get the fire up. I got a really bad feeling that's not it. I think it would at least start. I mean, there's 4 plugs in there. It would at least like crank over and just misfire, run like shit. One plug has to be getting spark, you know? I might just blew all the fucking seals out of it. It's bound to happen sooner or later. Just really not too happy about it happening after I just got all these fucking parts for it. That really fucking sucks ass. They're pretty bad. Like really bad. I mean, I knew they were gonna foul out after running transmission fluid through there, but I still highly doubt that all 4 of them won't spark at all. Cause even if just one sparked, it would at least rotate one rotor over enough to have it run and just misfire, and it would run like complete dog shit, but it would run. I don't know. I'm gonna lower it back down, try to turn it over by hand with just one plug out and listen for 3 compressions. Alright, this is the back one. I squeezed a wrench in there so I haven't to take everything apart. Yeah, I'm pretty sure seals are bad. I'm not getting compression on the rear rotor. I honestly don't know how the fuck that happened. I'm only getting 1. Yeah, see? before I was getting them a lot sooner than this. Alright, let's rebuild this fucking engine. Start tearing it out now. Motherfuck. I just want to make it very clear though, for you keyboard mechanics, the transmission fluid is not the cause of this. If anything, the transmission fluid helped it not be so bad. It was probably stuck. An apex seal was probably stuck on the housing, and the first turn I did after I put transmission fluid in it probably broke it. But whatever, it's all over but the crying now. Let's start taking it apart. I'm gonna try to give you guys a time lapse though. Alright, I'm really starting to second guess myself on this now, because, you know, I pulled the rear spark plug out of the rear housing, and I swear to God it was like only one compression is what it felt like before it went all the way around. Like, it was way too long. But now I pulled one out of the front, and I don't know, the rotors aren't that big. You know what I mean? Like, it should be compress, compress, compress. It shouldn't be compress, then compress. You know what I mean? Like, they should be, I would think, only a handful of rotations apart. But we're gonna try to figure this out. Alright, I'm 100% second guessing myself now. Because if one of these apex seals were bad on the rear housing, you would have 2 compression strokes up front before you'd have 1 in the rear. I don't know, when I just took the rear spark plug out, I would turn the centric shaft, it would compress, and then it seemed like I had to turn it a lot for it to compress again. But now that I took the front one out, it seems to be fine. It's like the front will compress, then the rear will compress, then the front will compress, then the rear will compress, then the front, then the rear, then the front, then the rear. If one of these apex seals were bad, I would have, you know, a front compression stroke, a rear compression stroke, then a front compression stroke, then another front compression stroke before the rear one spun all the way around to give me its own second compression stroke. Or it's only one if I got 2 of them bad. I don't know, I hope that makes sense to you. You know what I mean? If there's an apex seal bad on the rear, there'd be 2 compressions on the front one to only 1 compression on the back, because you would skip 1 on the back. It would jump right back to the first one, or the front one. I don't know, it's spitting out a shit ton of fuel and transmission fluid still, so I think I'm gonna put new spark plugs in it and see if it'll start up. I should've just did that in the first place. It's so fucking weird, man. I like swear that the compression's good on both rotors 3 times, each rotor one after another, now that I got both plugs out. But when I had the front plug still in, I swear it would compress once on the rear and then seem like it took forever to compress again. This is driving me nuts. Took it all apart for nothing. Or maybe not. I'm just gonna put the intercooler on and put new plugs in and start it up. You know what I mean? There's like no pause in between any of them. I don't think I got a bad seal. Like I said, this thing was just built before I got it. So the plugs that are coming out of the car, this is just totally off topic, are all the same. They're all 9s. 9Ts. But when I went and ordered plugs, I got leading and trailing that have an L, and it's a 7, and a T, and their ends. So for some reason this guy's got all trailing plugs in, no leading. So we're gonna correct that. Alright, got new plugs in. I swear it's got fucking compression. If it doesn't start, I'm getting a compression tool. Because it just means it's like not getting fuel or something. I swear to God there's compression. Like I didn't think there was this morning when I only had one plug out. It's just super weird how long it took to get another compression stroke. I don't know, I'm just kind of repeating myself. I've said it 1,000 times. This morning was fucking weird. Took both plugs out, sounds fucking fine. It sounds fine when I'm turning the key. It's not like there's one skipping. There's 6 compressions right in a row. So now that I got new plugs in, let's see if it starts. Those plugs are fucked for sure. But like I said, I knew that was gonna happen. I don't like that they had all trailing in. Yeah, all 4 of them are trailing plugs. Alright, pray to God that was just the plugs and I can get it to clear up. Still puffing some blue smoke, but it's probably still leftover transmission fluid in there. I don't know, guys. She's bouncing around a little bit. But I mean, that could be bad fuel. I know there's bad fuel in this. It could just be because there's still a shit ton of oil in the housings. I don't know. I'm gonna try to beat on it. When I beat on it the other day, man, it ran fine. I don't think I got a bad seal. Look, if it was a bad seal, it wouldn't want to rev. I'm just giving it like half throttle, it's revving fine. When there's a bad seal, usually you have it full throttle and it will take forever to get up. You guys see that open hose right there? Right there on my finger, move your hand. It's a big ass fucking vacuum leak, I don't know where it goes. And look how stupid I am, undo that. You hear that? Plug it in. That's crazy. What's that thing called?
Sensor boost.
A sensor boost solenoid or something. Jesus Christ, guys. What a fucking retard. Dude, it's 1,000 times better. I can't even drive it like this. I really don't know what that is. But it hasn't smoked since I plugged that back in either. Well, it's been a long time that the day started out bad and ended on a good note. It's not fucked. Runs fine. No hesitation, no nothing. Sounds great. Vacuum line sure can fuck up your day on a turbo car, that's for sure. Now I need a clutch, and I think I need smaller front tires because I can't turn at all. Anyone want to buy rear tires? They're 17s. I gotta get a smaller tire up front. They're rubbing way too bad. I'm gonna have to cut the wheel well out. Or the wheel well liner. I can raise the coilover up. That's fine to get the top to stop rubbing. But it's rubbing right there. And right there. So it doesn't rub anywhere on the back. You have an FD and you want rear tires, let me know. Because I don't think Toyo's going to take these back after they've been on. No smoke. definitely clutch left on there. I don't know, this flywheel's probably fucked. I don't know, I just get that weird, like, I don't even know what to call it. It's not really a hum. When like you take off, it's like blowing noise. If you've had it before, you know what I'm talking about. Oil pan gasket. I don't know, these things are known to have oil pan gasket problems. It's super hard to seal up the oil pan on these. I need to get a tuner. I want this tuned like immediately. Jack said he'll fly up, but he wants me to have like 2 or 3 cars ready because he doesn't want to just come up for one car. So he wants me to have the FD done and the VR4, which isn't a problem. I understand his reasoning behind that. I'd just rather have the FD done right now and take my time on this. The FD's only putting out like 5 pounds of boost, so I mean it can definitely be turned up. The apex seal problem or nightmare is over with. So you can see how everything is new on this bitch. Like the front cover's new, each housing's new. The irons are old, but I mean those are usually reusable. Oh, look at these housings, they're brand fucking new. Alright, I gotta get skinnier tires for up front. There's nothing I can do about it, even if I raise it. If I raise it, yeah, it'll stop hitting up at the top when I hit bumps. But that's gonna hit even in here more, because if I raise it, it's gonna put the middle of the tire even more in that spot where it's hitting. So I need skinnier tires. I got fucked, because Toyo's not gonna take these fuckers back now that they're on. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one.